Hello everyone, welcome to Nelson School online education program Learn Better. So today we'll be beginning with active and passive voice. What you could see here is future perfect tense, will have and shall have. Okay, the active voice will have, shall have and verb in its third form. What we have to convert of future perfect into passive voice will have, shall have same, but be and been as an additional word and verb in its third form. Perfect continuous tenses are not possible. Perfect continuous active voice will have has, have, been plus verb ing. So perfect continuous, present perfect continuous tense passive voice is not possible. Past perfect continuous passive is not possible, and future tense passive voice is not possible. Subject object table, I changes to me, we changes to us, you remains you, he changes to him, she changes to her, it remains it, and they changes to them. These were the contents that we used. Okay, now 8 subtenses were there. This is the last subtense that we are doing. Then we'll be doing imperative, modals and sentences beginning with let. Two methods as every time we do, that is assertive and interrogative. In assertive we shall see active to passive affirmative, active to passive negative and active to passive interrogative sentences. For each tense we shall learn both the methods mentioned, as I have told you, negative, affirmative and interrogative. So let us today begin with future perfect tense. Now, active to passive future perfect affirmative sentences, active voice formation will be subject, then will, shall have, verb in its third form and object. Okay, if it is first person, then you will use shall. I shall, we shall. If it is second and third person, we'll be using will. You will, he will, it will, she will and they will. Okay, then you have to bring the object ahead. Will and shall this time will be linked with the object. Okay, and this will, shall in active voice was linked with the subject. Then have, okay, after that be and been, that additional word that we have to use, and v3 form of the verb. Then add by and drag the subject to the end. Rules to convert active to passive future perfect tense of affirmative sentences: box the subject, underline the verb and circle the object. Then bring the object at the beginning. Step number 3, add be and been and v3, that is verb in its third form, as same which is used in the question. Add by and then take the subject at the end. So let us put these rules into practice. Number 1, I shall have ordered the carriage. Because it is I, so they have used shall. Okay, so you have to box the subject, underline the verb shall have ordered and circle the object, the carriage. Now bring the carriage ahead. Okay, so it is carriage. Because it was I, so they have used shall. As I have told you, in passive voice we'll see the object and use will or shall. So it is object, the carriage, third person, that is it. So I'll be using will. And have. Okay, so it becomes will have. Then add the additional word be and been. Immediately beside that add the verb in its third form v3, that is ordered. Add by and take the subject at the last, that I changes to me. So it sounds, the carriage will have been ordered by me. Number 2, the children will have seen the show. So the children is the subject, box it. Will have seen is the verb, underline it. The show is the object, so we have to circle it. Now bring the object ahead, the show. Now this is also third person non-living, so we'll be using will. Okay, so it becomes will have. Okay, then the additional word be and been, and immediately beside that third form of the verb seen. Add by and finally drag the subject at the end, the children. So it is, the show will have been seen by the children. Same other rules for affirmative sentences. Number 3, he will have read this book. He is the subject, box it. Will have read is the verb, underline it. This book is the object, circle it. Now bring the object ahead, that is this book. Okay. Now because it is third person non-living, so I'll be using will have. Okay. And then the additional word BEE and been, the verb into its third form, that is read. Okay. So will have been read. Add by and take the subject, that is he, at the end, so he changes to him. So it is this book will have been read by him. Next, they will have obeyed his command promptly. So they is the subject, box it. Will have obeyed is the verb, underline it. His command is the object, so we have to put circle. Promptly is the adverb. Okay, as I've told you, extra words and adverb you can add it before by. Okay, so you can bring his command ahead, that is object. Again third person living, so it is will have. Then will have promptly. How they have obeyed the order? Promptly, immediately. Okay, so that is an adverb, you bring it with the will have only. Then been obeyed, third form of that verb, and with that it is BEE and been. Then add by and take the subject at the end, so they changes to them. So it is his command will have promptly been obeyed by them. Now next, active to passive future perfect negative sentences. The formation will be active voice, subject, will, shall, then not, because after a helping verb only not comes, so here the helping verb is will and shall. Okay, so immediately you can put not, then have. Okay, will have, shall have, as we do, but it is will, and if negative word comes, so it comes in the middle here with the helping verb, or the model you could say will, shall. Fine. Then have, and third form of the verb, an object. Say for example, she will not have written a letter. Okay, so here then you have to bring the object ahead. Use will and shall. Again after will and shall only you will bring down the negative word not. Then put have. Additional word BEE and been. It is the additional word that is used in all the three tenses, that is present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. Then verb will be in its third form. Then add by, fourth step, and then take the subject at the last. Rules to convert active to passive future perfect negative sentences. Box the subject, underline the verb and circle the object. Second step is bring the object at the beginning. Step number 3 is add not immediately after the verb, that is will or shall. And then you have to add have been. Immediately after BEE and been, add verb in its third form, as it is used same in the question. Then add by and finally take the subject at the end. We shall put these rules into practice one by one. Now next is they will not have sold their house. So it is they is the subject, box it. Will have sold is the verb we have to underline. Their house is the object, you have to circle it. Now their house is to be brought ahead. Again it is third person pronoun non-living, so you will be putting will. Okay, but it is a negative word, so I told you it will come immediately beside the helping verb, that is will. So it is will not. Okay, then use have. Additional word BEE and been. Verb in its same form sold. Then add by and take the subject at the end, so they changes to them. So it becomes their house will not have been sold by them. Number 2, I shall not have finished the job by Monday. So it is I, the subject, box it. Shall have finished, the verb, underline it. The job is the object, so you have to circle it. By Monday is an extra pair of words. Now this by is the preposition that shows the time. And the by that we use here is the preposition that comes with the doer of the action. So children, do not get confused with both the by. The by that we are using with the doer of the action is supposed to come only. If some other additional prepositions are coming, then that also you have to use. then there is no doubt if by is used 2 times, because both the prepositions are different. This preposition shows doer of the action, this preposition shows the time, by when, by Monday, and this preposition shows the doer, by whom, by me. Okay, so both the times you have to use by. Now you have to bring the object ahead, the job, okay, because it is third person pronoun, so I'll be using will. So it is the job will. Immediately beside it put not, then have been, okay, finished, verb in its same form, by me, okay, this is doer of the action by, when I comes behind it changes to me, by Monday, means by Monday. This shows time and this shows the doer of the action. So it sounds, the job will not have been finished by me by Monday. Number 3, she will not have won the first prize. She is the subject, box it. Will have won is the verb, underline it. The first prize is the object, circle it. Now bring the object, the first prize, ahead because it is third person, so I'll be using will. Okay, immediately after will use not, then use have been, and use the verb in its third form same, so it is won, by, we have to add, and she will be dragged at the back, so it changes to her. So it sounds, the first prize will not have been won by her. Number 4, the boys will not have cleaned the windows. So the boys is the subject, box it. Will have cleaned is the verb, underline it. The windows is the object, circle it. So now you have to bring the windows ahead, okay, the object ahead. Again third person, so I'll be using will have. So it is will, but immediately beside that I'll use the negative word not, then have been. And with been, immediately the verb in its third form comes, that is cleaned, then add by, and finally take the subject at the end, that is the boys. So it sounds, the windows will not have been cleaned by the boys. Now, active to passive voice future perfect tense with the interrogative statements. So there are 2 kinds of interrogative statements as we have discussed earlier. The one is the WH and the other one is the inversion. Fine. In WH also they get bifurcated with WH with only who, where the subject goes missing. There is no subject over here. And these are the other WH questions like where, what, when, how. They'll have the subject in them. Okay. Both the formulas I'll be giving you. It is WH plus will, shall, have and verb 3, verb in its third form and then object. For example, who will have written a letter. Okay. Now the other one with other WH questions. When will she have written the letter? Okay. So passive voice will have when, that is whatever WH question is there. With that the helping verb, first pair is there, okay, then object is brought, then you have to use have, then BEE and been, and immediately beside BEE and been, V3, the verb in its third form, then add by, and finally drag the subject at the end. Now next is with the inversion questions which begin with will and shall in future perfect tenses. So it will be will, shall, then subject, have, and then V3 and object. Will she have written a letter? So answer will be either will or shall, that depends upon what you're going to bring it ahead. In active voice, will, shall will be linked with subject, but in passive voice, will and shall will be linked with the object. Then you have to put have, then BEE and been, and verb in its third form, then by, and finally the subject. Rules for changing active to passive interrogative statements. Box the subject, underline the verb and circle the object. Next is to use triangle to highlight the WH questions like who, whose, whom, which, what, when, etc. And double underline for the helping verbs if they are will and shall have. Okay. Number 3 is begin passive voice with the question word. You have to begin only same if WH is there. Beside that you have to put the have, that is the helping verb. WH and helping verb is a pair. Okay. Then you have to bring the object ahead. After you bring the object ahead, you have to put BEE and been, the additional word. Okay. Then verb in its third form, V3, and finally drag the subject at the end. We'll put these rules into practice. That is, who will have done this? Now, as I've told you, it is WH, so you'll put a triangle. In the case of who, always the subject goes missing. Will have done is your verb, so you have to underline it. This is the object, so we have to circle it. Now, as slight alteration, as I've told you, who changes to by whom. This you are going to bring ahead. But before you bring this, you have to put a helping verb, because WH and helping verb is a pair. Okay, so it is by whom will. Now bring this ahead. This, have, additional word been, and the verb that is done at the last. An interrogation mark. So it seems, by whom will this have been done? Number 2, when shall I complete this? Sorry, when shall I have completed this? So it is WH, so you have to put a triangle. I is the subject, box it. Shall have completed is the verb, so you have to underline it. This is the object, so you have to circle. WH, triangle will come straight down. Up with WS, the best friend is helping verb, so you have to keep the helping verb. Because it was I, so shall was used. Now it is this, so I'll third person, so I'll be using will. So when will, WH and helping verb, you can see in purple highlight. Then you have to bring the object ahead, that is this. Now use have, the additional word be and been. With this, immediately the verb in its third form should come, that is V3. So 2 pairs you could see on the screen, that is first one is WH and helping verb, next is be and being and the V3 form. Okay, then add by, and finally write the subject at the end. While dragging it to the end, I changes to me. Then interrogation mark. So it sounds, when will this have been completed by me? Interrogation mark. Number 3, will she have passed the interview? So now it's an interrogative statement, but beginning with the helping verb, or you could say the model. So they are called the inversion questions. Double underline it. This will also be used same. Either will or shall will be used. She is the subject, box it. Will have passed is the verb, underline it. The interview is the object, so we have to circle it. Now it was she, so they have used will. Now it will be interview, again third person, so I will also be using will. So it is will, bring the object ahead, the interview, have, this is the word with will have, okay. Then additional word be and been, drag the subject till end, so that is past, okay. By, and then she will become her over here. So it sounds, will the interview have been passed by her? Okay. Number 4, shall I have forgotten to join you? Again, it's an inversion kind of a question beginning with shall. I is the subject, you have to box it. Shall have forgotten is the verb, you have to underline it. To is the preposition that will again follow the verb. So I have put a tick mark. Fine. Now it is you. So it is object. Now what you have to do is, you have to, it was I, so they have used shall. You are going to bring you ahead, so you will be using what? You will be using will only again, because it's second person. Fine. So it is will. Then bring the object ahead, you. Have, this have you have to bring down. Additional word be and been. Okay. Forgotten, same way, V3. Okay. To join, extra word. And then by, I will change to me. So it sounds, will you have been forgotten to join by me? Interrogation mark. This is a worksheet, children, that you have to solve in your classwork book or the rough book. I shall be giving the solution to this worksheet, Future Perfect, tomorrow in both the forms, the video form also, and in the form of picture. It's a mixed kind of exercise with affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Thank you.